Hey guys, Archie Luxury here, Archie Luxury channel. We are live talking watches. The best is yet to come. Watch purchases for 2026. What am I wearing today? I've actually done a bit of a swap. I'm wearing the Pam 662. Chunky Monkey, 47 mils. But I really like it. Just a two-hand manual wind. What I like about it is you can adjust the hour hand without upsetting the minutes. Great for travel. Simple watch. Just got that aged patina. It's okay. It's fake patina, but hey, fake patina is better than no patina at all. Just sending a few invites out there. Let's see who we can get on the stream today. I want to get some punters on the stream. We've got Terry Boston, first super chat for the night. Terry Boston, $20. Sir Chesterfield, I received the watch today. Absolutely stunning and very happy. I emailed you an unboxing video presentation. Thank you very much for your advice and life quality. Life and quality luxury timepieces. You truly are excellent. Now he said this is an MP4. Fuck, what can I do with this MP4? Can I download the thing? I don't know. We've got Goldberg coming on. Hello, Mr. Goldberg.
Archibald Chesterfield III. Terry Bolton sent both you and I a MP4, whatever that is. It wouldn't open.
No, it wouldn't open for me either. We've got HR joining us. Your good friend. Do you like HR, Mark?
I love him.
Goldberg.
Yeah, no, he's excellent. HR, do you still have a lot of lube around your house?
The thing is, Goldberg, you always muzzle me on these streams and you talk over me. It's really annoying.
No, there's a reason for muzzling you.
My hands were up.
Okay, if you're going to put disrespectful photos, we're not going to put you up. There are rules to the VIP pass. HR, why don't you show your face? I don't understand this.
Why don't you, Paul? Why don't you hold on? Why don't you treat me with respect?
Oh, he wants.
Has he earned any?
How do you treat a piece of shit with respect? I don't know this one.
Well, you weren't talking like that when we were getting the super chats.
What came first, the piece of shit or respect?
Or the
chicken and the egg.
The piece of shit.
He does have a point. He does have a point. What we should do is leave him on and let somebody super chat to kick him off.
Yeah, Paul. Me and you were best friends when you were getting super chats off my back. What do you think of that, Paul?
What do you think?
Now it's changed because Goldberg's here.
My hands are invisible.
I don't understand. Goldberg is a lifelong friend. Okay, Goldberg comes on here not for money. Not for anything except to help the Archie Luxury stream and have a bit of a joke and a laugh. This is
you did get annoyed with me yesterday, Archibald. You told me that you were going to remove the keys that allow me to do this. Yes, because it annoys you.
I get pissed off. You understand me?
That's why I do it. That's why I do it. Because I don't have it in me to call you fuckface.
Well, I got to be honest. If we're letting Mark run the show here, you're not getting any super chats here, big boy. So I'm gonna jump off. See you later.
We got Jack. Okay. See you later.
Oh wait, we got Jack. We got Jack. Yes.
What have you done for me lately, HR? You got super chats yesterday. What about today?
All right. Bring Jack back on.
Archie, don't kick him off. Don't. Oh wait, maybe you have to kick him off. $100. $100. I don't know what it means.
I'm going to adjust my calendar here.
Could you pay attention to your $100 super chat?
Read the super chat, big boy.
Archie, don't make me kick you off your own stream.
VIP pass. My God, you know.
Have you thanked Nelson?
7th of October.
You know what? He's off. That's it. You're punished.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck him.
Get back on here and thank your super chatter.
Yeah, thank him. Thanks, Nelson.
Thank you, Nelson.
Well, what's it mean, though, Archie? What do you think he's trying to say? I don't know what till October 26th. I mean, you want him off the air until next October?
No, I'm a VIP until October.
Till October 20. It means he's allowed on. See,
Oh,
so
I see. All right. Well, good.
yeah, I think I would like you to change that photo. Otherwise, you're going to be backroomed. Okay, you got to be respectful to the pontiff. See,
that is tough for him.
Thank you.
Okay, he's fixed it.
Paul, you got to pay some respect to Nelson here. I've got free reign now, big boy.
It is true.
No, you don't have free reign. You've got to live within the rules.
No. I'm untouchable. I'm the Sheikh of the Archieverse.
I will say that was a very large red super chat, Archibald, and we should be grateful for that.
You should be grateful, Paul. What do you think of that, Paul?
Well, gratitude is not our strongest point on this.
You should be grateful for Nelson sponsoring me. Look, he's lining your pockets, Paul.
That is true, but gratitude is
Come
not
on, Paul.
HR.
Come on, Paul. Don't fuck about here, Paul. I'm not sure, Mark.
What do you think of that? Gratitude is not our forte.
You've got a dilemma now, Paul. What do you think of that?
Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
See what it says here. Dave Small says HR can come on whenever he wants with whatever conditions. You see?
Well, you know what? We're just like one $150 super chat, to ban you until October 26th.
I can be banned. I'm happy with that.
You know what? It's the high bidder. It's the high. I would say happiness goes to the high bidder, and right now that is absolutely Nelson Oliveira, and we thank you for your super chat. Anyway, Archie, what do you want to talk about today?
Hey,
right.
I was thinking.
Oh, that's not a good start.
My dream is to go around the world in a Miata.
Oh, I had a Miata. I did have one. It was.
What
cute.
year was your Miata? I had a Miata too. I had a white one.
Mine was silver gray. The gray it had gray, black interior gray. Listen, what year did it come out?
I don't even need to tell you, HR. Respect. You put that photo up, you're going to get backroomed. This is like Pavlov's dog. They ring the bell, food comes out. He puts a bad picture up, he gets backroomed.
He's a bit nasty. He is feisty today.
Back up again until you've removed the picture. He'll learn. He'll learn, Mark. Pavlov's dog.
Will he learn? Will he?
I have a lot of experience. What year was your Miata had the pop-up headlights?
No. What year did the Mazda Miata come out?
It came out in 89.
Oh.
Mazda MX-5 was published.
So I would have had, mine must have been like a 92, 93, somewhere in there.
No, I think it'd be a bit later because if you didn't have the pop-up headlights, that's an NA. You'd have the NB, which came out a little bit later.
It was 90s for sure, but I don't know what year in the 90s. I bought it used. I loved it.
You loved it?
I liked it. I mean, listen, it looks like it should be fast, but it's actually very slow.
Well, it's the cornering. It's light, but.
Yeah. But I mean, it had no pickup. I mean, it was like 0 to 60 in 15 minutes. But
it's only a small engine, but
fun little.
It's a manual stick. Yeah.
But one thing I found was, when you were at highway speed, the air would like come from behind and then buffet you, and it was exhausting. And because it would just tire you out. It was like buffeting, banging you in the back of the head. You couldn't hear the radio. So I got this insert, this plexiglass insert that was an aftermarket thing that was made to shield. It was a windshield.
Yes.
And that made all the difference.
I'm just playing with HR there. Disrespectful photos. I'm not even going to say it anymore, fuckface. I'm just going to backroom you. So I'm not even going to comment on it there until you change the pic. And if you do it too many times, I'm just not going to put you on.
Yeah, then we'll try again.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just leave him. He wants to be left alone.
Yeah. He does.
Tell me this. Mazda Miata, what do you think of the idea of packing all your essentials?
Oh, it fit very.
The trunk is absolutely small, isn't it?
It's tiny and there's no back seat, so it fit very, very
correct.
Well.
Very little stuff you could put in it.
Like you could fit like a backpack, back there, and that was about it.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
That's what the front seat's for.
Well, if you have a companion, then no, it's not.
Those Mazda Miatas in Australia, they're actually quite expensive secondhand. They're not as cheap as you.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't remember what I paid for it now. Naturally, it's quite so long ago. What made me get
30 years ago, Mark. That's 30 years ago.
I was a young buck at the time, but I got into an accident. Somebody hit me in that car, and it was not a hard tap, but it was at highway speed, and I was a little appalled at how easily I could have just been tumbled.
It's a tin can, Marky. It's a tin can. There's no protection. What the fuck are you talking about? There's absolutely no protection.
No, I probably shouldn't have driven it on the highway. I guess that was my mistake. So
no, you just got to be careful.
Yeah,
Terry Boston joins us. How are you, Terry? What did you get?
Good.
I can't open that file you sent me. It doesn't open. I don't know
what.
Yeah.
The thing of it is, there's always problems with something I try to send people. I don't know what it is. But anyway.
Well, the format, Terry, was MP4, which is like from probably 1978. So I don't know if you were using an old camera or what you did there, but.
No, but I'll tell you what, I got the watch today. I'm absolutely blown away at how accurate it is.
The Tudor,
it's
right?
The Tudor. It's beautiful. Nice. It feels like quality.
Well, turn on the camera and show us. Unboxing time.
Okay, let me
chop.
I already unboxed it.
Well,
let me see if I can get to it.
Terry, the narrative is you're unboxing it. That just means put it back in the box. Fine. It's gonna be fun.
I thought about that. So, anyways,
hold on. Okay, hold on. Well, let me get rid of. Terry, we're seeing your. Okay, there we go. We're seeing more of your feet than the watch. We are not seeing them. We're seeing the dog.
Let me see if I can fix it here.
Guys, you're getting a great look at Terry's knuckles and the dog, but we cannot see the watch.
Oh my God, the watch looks amazing. I love
it. And the loom is so good on it.
Looks great.
The loom is so good on it. The loom is excellent. I mean, it's better than the eDocs, and it's amazing.
Don't
it
talk
keeps
about
accurate
the
time.
eDocs. Everything is better on a Tudor than an eDoc.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
It's gorgeous. The bracelet's comfortable. The bracelet is very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 38 mil. It's very slim, as you can see. I mean, it fits perfectly.
That looks like a date.
It's just and this is. It does, but it's not. And they had it in like 4 other variations, but this one looked the best, I thought. And it's incredible.
Guys, Terry's an incredible cameraman.
So, I mean, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous watch, So I'll tell you what, and this feels first class here. It really does.
Well, very nice.
So,
and I think it was a great price, Terry. Wasn't that just around $1,000?
Yeah. No, actually, with the tariffs and everything, it came closer to 1,580. But it's incredible watch,
Very nice.
I
do like that. You know what? That dial.
Very nice.
Excuse me. The bezel. I think that's called an engine-turned bezel. Am I correct about that, Archibald?
Yeah.
And, yes, sir. Engine-turned bezel. That's correct, Marky.
Yeah.
You've got the words. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely. That watch just looks so schmicko.
That's the bezel I have on my 34.
Has been the super chat. $3. Great. Bye, Terry. You betcha. I love it. I really love it. And you know what? This is a well-made watch. Terry, this is quality. This is not garbage. This is a quality watch.
I know. And do you know what's funny? Is that this is allegedly a COSC certified Tudor ADA 2824.
I like your loafers, by the way.
Certified. It doesn't say it on the dial.
Those loafers look very good.
Do you know where I got these? These actually came from Saks under the Saks name. Saks. They came from Saks Fifth Avenue.
Guess where I found them?
Saks in New York. And guess where I found them? I found them
Goodwill
on eBay, never worn. Guess what they listed at? Because they were handmade in Italy by an Italian company. They listed new at $795, and I only paid $229 for them.
Now,
and
Terry,
real leather.
Terry, I think you are very Terry. You are very white, very white. Are you taking vitamin D to make sure that you don't get rickets? Because your skin, you're very white.
Oh yes, of course, yes. You know, I drink milk and all that.
You need to get into the sun.
And well, I know I'm waiting for the sun to come out again. So. Yeah, so I got to work on my beach body too. But I tell you what, I love this watch. You know, it's gorgeous, and you know, so the next step for me next year is to buy another Rolex for the first time ever. And you know, and I love this watch right here. It's beautiful.
Old-timey $2. It's so you, Terry. It's so you. I agree.
Oh, it is. It is. You know, this is the kind of thing that you know opens new possibilities in life. You know, and it makes everything wants you to celebrate the moments of your life again. You know, kind of like when you do buy your first Mercedes, or you know, you ride in a Bentley for the first time. It's that kind of experience.
Now
you
tell
know?
us about the dog.
And it's
is
just
that a
gorgeous
beagle?
to look at. You know, it really is.
Is that a beagle? Beagle?
That is a beagle. That is a
Looks like
beagle. She's looking. She's being distracted by something in the background.
She's a little.
She's a beagle. She's only 5.
Terry, she's
We're
a
gonna
little
super
chubby.
chat. Ken Fresno, $2.
I know. We're trying to watch her diet.
Nice watch. Will it fit in the prison pocket?
So mean, so vicious, so final. So
Oh yes, yes.
Green. It's not green grass. It's dry out there, is it?
Well, because
Alabama. You're in
it
Alabama.
is in this state.
Alabama.
Yeah, like you know.
Alabama.
But I'll show you.
This is actually
No,
quite a
I'm
nice place.
Arkansas.
Well, that looks like
Arkansas.
a prison
Look,
complex.
here's the buildings. These are the buildings, but I know it does, but no, these are the buildings, and they actually have a doggy park back there. It's in the background there. They do have a doggy park for the dogs and all the children to play in, and have the rides and all that for the children, and there's slides and all that. Yeah, the playground back there, but a lot of wooded area, and that's actually a private parking lot back there. It belongs to some construction company. Yeah, they're doing construction and work back there.
They think they forgot to water the
these
lawn.
apartments, they're okay. I know the ones that's like in the last building all the way down there. Yeah, they did. It's been raining here today. But no, the buildings in the back there, you see like the very last one, those actually have 3 bedrooms in them, but they rent starting rent on those is $17.85 a month and up. But that includes central air and all that. So yeah, it's all the way. You do have to pay. Yeah, it is. We pay $11.80 a month for the 2-bedroom one we have.
That's cheap.
That includes central air and heating and all that, and you do get your own washer and dryer.
Cheap. $1,100 for 2 bedrooms.
And you do get your own washer and dryer and all that.
Well, Arkansas is cheap for a reason, but nonetheless, that is good.
No, you can't. No,
it's quite. How far is it to the shops in that? Like you're in the middle of the.
So yeah, but you know, but I do like it.
Terry, did you hear Archie's question?
Yeah, countryside sort of. But the city is called is Fayetteville. Yeah, I did.
How far are you?
About 8 miles. But there's a petrol station down there. It used to be called the.
Do you have a car?
No, we're using a rented car. So we don't have a car here. We're using a rented car. And but here's the thing though, back there is a petrol station called Maverick. And but get this, at one time they used to be called the Come and Go, just like it sounds and it's spelled. It used to be called the Come and Go, and they changed it to Maverick here. And so but because they found the name Come and Go offensive. So they called it the Maverick.
But you
go down there. I did actually. It made more sense.
Of course. How was the bathroom there?
That sounds interesting. But anyways, no, I just want to show you this. This is actually it's not bad really. So you know, it's actually clean. But it's nice here though. I know that like everyone makes fun of this state and everything, but you know, it's like in between. It's like half Democratic, half Republican, so it's not too bad. And this building, I think each building holds a max of like 590 people or something like that. So this is like a lot of younger people, like in their 30s and late 20s, and probably some older ones that live in this area. You can get satellite television here for like $150 a month or something.
That's a lot.
And then they have like where you can grill out if you want to and all that. It's actually not that bad of an area. And they have these disposable things with the bags and stuff all along for your dogs if they make a number 2.
Here we go. We've got a
And
super chat here. Ken
it's,
Fresno, $5.
I think for electricity we only pay about
Terry. Now that you are a quasi Rolex man, please discuss your different investment plans to maintain your new status. Be thorough, please.
Oh, he'll be thorough. He'll be thorough. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, Terry, you're up.
Okay, well that's rather easy. So I've already taken about $290 on my check every week, every 2 weeks I should say, because that's the only way to pay. I invest that into certain things. One's company stock because Walmart stock actually is not dropping, it's going up, and then the rest I invest in other commodities like orange juice and things like that. So it's actually been helping. And that's actually how I got this watch. But the stock purchase plan I invested in actually helped me get this watch. So I don't have to trade anything for this. So it was really helpful for me to get that. I love it. And also, I sold a computer today. I didn't really use it. So it was a laptop. I didn't really use it. And the cloud
Now,
too.
wait.
And I found the guy, the Sam's.
Hold on, Terry. I just want to clarify something.
Jesus
Guys,
Christ.
I'm just here for. I heard about this free seminar with the investment plan, and I'm here for that. Just wanted to say that. Keep going, Terry.
It's like a fucking filibuster. But wait, I want to ask a question, Terry. You got to take a breath once in a while. Did you say you were investing in orange juice commodities? You mean futures? You're in the futures market?
Terry? Terry, I've got my. Hold on.
Yeah, because you got to invest in that. So I actually hear it's doing quite well. So
Okay, good
Archie,
to know.
are you noting this down? What are you doing?
Okay, so counsellor. So we invest in orange juice, and we invest.
You know,
I
don't understand how the orange juice
walking,
market.
So.
I don't understand how the orange juice market can be any good right now because Florida just had a massive freeze. I was just down there and it was like in the 30s, and the iguanas were falling frozen out of the trees. So I know that affected the citrus crop. So unless you shorted it, you're fucked. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, so hold on, Archie. Did you get that? We've got to note that down. I've got a bullet point.
I'll tell you this.
Oranges,
okay, really.
We're shorting oranges, Arch, this season. Shorting oranges.
Shorting oranges. There we go.
You got that one? Yeah. We're going to make a fortune.
I'm wearing the Pam, guys. I'm wearing the Pam. Oh, you got a beautiful Pam nipple, onion dot. Look at that onion crown.
It's the brand new one.
Terry for showing us his elbow.
I love it. I love Pam.
I love your one too, Archie Poo. Show me your stuff.
Unsellable, but they're beautiful.
What do you got there? Very nice, Mark.
Right.
I love it, Terry.
And Sprite, man.
Yeah, my watch is upside down and backwards.
Sprite.
So the good news is that.
Here we go. Good news.
The good news is you've got a watch.
Yeah, he does.
So the good news is that now when I say wristwatch check, people won't question it. Yes, I did. I got a watch and it's very accurate. I'll tell you that much. I've never had a watch so accurate.
Well, so no matter what you're wearing in this group.
But no, I would say commodities like sugar. You invest in.
So what are we doing with sugar? We buying, we're shorting. What are we doing?
Orange juice, sugar, those kinds of things are actually going up.
Danny has things in essence.
You should invest in those kinds of things. We're buying locally. You've got to buy it local.
Hey, has anybody heard anything about Ross Rachel Brady? Do we know anything, guys? Anybody?
No. I would love to hear anything.
Yeah, me too. Because he posted the cancer video, and then I haven't heard anything since. So I'm hoping he's okay.
Because wasn't he in Arkansas? Can't we set it up so that Terry can see him, visit him,
like a wellness
send our regards?
That could be a problem. I think if those two ever met, that much weirdness in one location, it could be explosive.
Yes. All good. You've gotten some massive.
Yes.
Well, it can't be any worse than meeting Alice Cooper, can it?
Could.
No.
Put it in front of the camera again, Terry, without moving it around, for fuck's sake, so we can have a look at the dial. Wait. Let
Oh,
it
make the
focus.
mistake.
The wonderfulness of the wheels.
That's good.
A little bit slightly different angle, man. All we can see is reflection.
At least we're
Flatten
not
it out.
seeing his knees.
Not that way. Fuck.
You know what? Stop,
Killing me,
Chief.
kid.
Chief, don't do it. You know what? We're going to end up seeing his knuckles and his elbow. And
It's a nice dial, actually. I love the dial.
that's more of the watch than we've seen previously. So we're going to take it. Okay.
All right, that's enough, Terry.
Yeah, we want to see your knees again. Okay, well, here we are. So, Tits, what's going on with you? I see you wearing a...
Sorry, I don't have one of those $1,500 phones. I don't have one of those $1,500 phones.
Yeah, we know. But you do have a $1,500 watch, and that's more important.
Absolutely.
You know? I mean, think about it for a second. We were talking about this yesterday. I mean, ideally, you know, you have a nice car, a nice watch, things that make you happy. But what if you had to choose between a nice watch and a nice car?
Yes, it is.
What would you do, Tits?
If I had to choose between what? I can't hear you.
Nice watch and a nice car. But you can only have one or the other.
A car.
I choose to watch.
Yeah.
Cars are a depreciation.
Yep.
That's if you give a fuck about the money.
He's not wrong.
It's all good, kids. Depends on where you live. If you live in a place where you're going to use a car, yeah.
But
if you
live in the suburbs.
City, like if you lived in the middle of New York City, you never go anywhere. I get it.
Car in New York City is a liability. Just parking, it's an incredible.
Exactly.
Yes. I used to work there.
See, in Australia, we need a car to go anywhere. Archie knows this.
Well,
you
same
can't,
here.
Exactly. Yeah, it's very true.
It's not like the big cities, London and Berlin, where you can get on a metro within 50 meters and get anywhere. Here, it's the public transport system's shit. You need a car.
Paris is terrific. You can get anywhere you would want to go in Paris on the metro or light rail.
Absolutely.
But here, where I live, I mean, if you live in the city of Chicago and you live near the L, which is the elevated train, fine. You don't even need a bus. But in the suburbs, it's exactly like Australia. You need a car for anything.
Sody Danny's there. Sody Danny's got a very pertinent question there. It's not a super chat, but it's a very pertinent question.
Is it? Which one?
The one about whether Terry's a good kisser.
Well, I couldn't begin to tell you.
Good.
Well, here we are.
Good.
Look at us with our big faces. Archie, why'd you push that button?
Yeah.
Hey, that's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where's Terry gone? He's gone.
I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Terry, what happened? Terry?
He's fallen off there. I gotta say, I love the Pam. Wearing the Pam. Let me tell you something. Can I say something to you, Marky? I'm very relieved I sold one of the Breguets. You might say, why?
How about the BMW? Do you miss the BMW?
I either wanted 3 Breguets, I wanted 3 gold Breguets, or I wanted 1 Breguet. Does that make sense? Because it's the collection, it's the balance, right?
You prefer the odd numbers, is what you're trying to say.
No, it's just that it was a set. Either I have a collection or I just have one. You see what I mean?
I do.
You know what? I 100% agree with him about that. Not just to agree with him as I always do, but because with the Pams, I had the Luminor, right? That's one type, but there's 3 types. The minute you get the submersible and then you got the Luminor, you've got now 2 out of 3. You've got to get the 3rd. Do you know?
Well, what about the 4th? The 4th and 5th.
There's only 3 categories. There's only 3 categories in that watch range. It's either a radio mirror.
No, they make a chronograph. They make a chrono, but they make a chrono and a GMT.
No. Yeah, but that's a different thing. They've only got 3 ranges. Like
you need different things within each range.
Don't start creating new categories. I'm going to start buying again, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, that's why I'm avoiding Panerai. The last guy I know who bought a Panerai was, besides you guys, was Kenny Nguyen, and he wound up with 80 of them. 80.
Yes.
80? Did you say 80?
And then he sold them all and invested all that money back in Rolex.
Sorry, I had a whole bottle of wine with dinner. So.
A whole bottle of wine?
Yeah.
Was it at least it wasn't a whole box of wine?
No, it was Portuguese. I don't know what it's called.
Portugal makes
Nothing wrong with the box.
You had a bottle of wine within like 3 minutes?
Wonderful wine.
Yeah.
Put vodka in there. It's perfect.
How do you get vodka in the box? Don't shake your head at me. This is radio, not television.
You know, the
know what?
Italians, they drink it with a straw. They call it
He
vino.
had the shots of vodka after.
You've never done this, so thank
What do
you.
you mean?
I'm sorry, but did you know?
Pour it into the glass, the wine.
Yeah.
And then you put the vodka in the wine.
Oh.
And then you walk to the gay pride parade.
Okay, do you not see me like in front of the computer talking to like the Archieverse? Did you miss
but I'm
that?
more entertaining.
Well, not usually you are, but now you're clothed, and that is abnormal for you. So.
I will say this, and I owe all gratitude and respect to Sir Chesterfield here because he has given me such wonderful advice over the years. He is a great master at knowing his products, and really, he has really helped me.
Terry, would
by-
you
and,
genuflect
you
in
know,
the general direction of Australia?
Yes,
All right, thank you.
I've been
Can
to
I
Australia.
ask, actually, in that vein, can I also ask Archie a question about something?
Oh, is this
Yes,
this
sir.
is such an ass-kissing session here?
Oh, shut the fuck up and keep sucking.
You know what?
Keep
There's more
sucking,
dick sucking on
keep
this
sucking,
than there is in my
keep
house.
sucking, keep sucking.
No, there's
I'm
more
in
dick
discourse.
sucking
You
in this.
suck.
All right, go
Archie,
ahead.
when you're buying something from Facebook, right?
Big
You know, you got
Yeah.
the Facebook groups and buy and sell and all that shit.
Yes.
Okay, if you fluke it and you find something that you like that happens to be in the city that you live in, that's all well and good.
Yeah.
You arrange for the guy to go buy it. But what happens if you find a guy who's, for example, in Melbourne, the other side of the country, whatever it might be, you like the watch.
He gets on a
What's the
plane.
methodology you use?
He
How
gets on
do
a
you go
plane.
about doing the transaction without being too risky?
He flies.
There is no easy answer. It is risk. It's like vintage shit. Vintage is flawed, thought with danger. You got to be
Kitten before
careful.
you
You got to
go.
be so careful.
The
You
guy
know,
said the kitten
there
sounds
is.
like
Look,
Buffalo
it's
Bill
like
for a
this.
second.
I remember
Would you fuck me?
I was doing some consultancy, and someone said, "Oh, how do you send watches? Do you insure them?" And the honest answer is, if you send things by post, jury's often not. It's just a fucking hassle. It is a big fucking hassle. That's why I'm not in the watch business, because the logistics are a fucking nightmare. And I got to be honest with you, when I had the guy who wanted to buy my white dial Breguet,
Yeah.
and he was in Brisbane,
Well,
I discounted far more than I would ever discount, because it's an easy sale. It is fraught with danger, especially vintage, because vintage has so much stuff. They change the dial of the hands. Especially with Pepsi's, there's so many idiosyncrasies. There's aftermarket bezels. There's so many, and yeah, that's why I tell you honestly, Chief Tit, go to someone like Ronnie Vintage Watch Co. and say, "Hey, I want a Pepsi." He texted me and said he's getting a Pepsi in. Did he text you at all?
I texted him and I said to him, blah, blah, blah. And he said, yeah, I'm keeping an eye out on it. As soon as I get it in, I'll let you know straight away. So he's good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
This was a different one. I saw a nice Tudor, Pelagos left-hand drive, with the red letters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking
How
cheap.
much?
I mean, it was
How
only
much?
$4.5. They're normally $6.5 second-hand. They're $8.5 new.
Look, it's always a danger. Okay, it's
Yeah.
always this is what, unfortunately, any type of business, it's based on context, who you know and what they do.
Yeah.
This is worse than used cars. Used cars. This is worse than used cars.
So like you said, there's a couple here for sale in Sydney. And the way I'm thinking of it is, if I fly down to Melbourne, it's going to be $600, $700, $800.
Then it's no longer cheap. It's no longer cheap.
I might as well buy it from the guy here for a little bit more, and the guy's down the road, and he's got a shop. It's a bricks and mortar shop.
Buy the seller. It's always worth a little bit more to buy.
It's always a disaster. It's difficult. Life wasn't meant to be easy. Malcolm Fraser.
Very hard. It's very hard.
Life was never meant to be easy. I tell you what, Labor's on the stink. Don't you think that capital gains tax fucking with? I love the way that the government says, "Oh, we're going to cut the discount." It's a fucking tax. When you say it's a discount, it's money you cunts are getting for nothing, and you're saying it's a discount. Like every cent somebody
Absolutely.
earns or makes in an investment, they owe it to the government. Is that right?
It's fucking. We've already paid our tax on it when we bought the property. Why are they having a second go?
Because they can. That's
Do you know what
why.
I mean? Because they're cunts.
Well, someone's got to pay the police department, the fire
Fuck
department.
those socialists, man. I want to get rid of that fucking Labor. They
You
piss
know,
me
it's
off.
actually
You know the
true.
problem with Labor is the only thing with Labor is the Liberals are so fucking inept. That Susan Lee's was such a fucking hopeless disaster.
Guys,
What a
we're talking
right?
Australia stuff again.
You
and
understand what I'm saying, Chief Tit? She was
see.
so
How did you have-
fucking hopeless.
How could you have her as the head of state
Australia,
representing the
Australia,
entire country? That's
Australia.
fucking idiot.
Nobody knows what you're
Sorry, let's
talking
get
about,
back
boys.
to watch talk. I'm gonna go and get some. I gotta get a glass. I'm gonna make some my vitamin C for the day. I'll be back.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Hey,
if I
Knox,
can't talk
Knox,
about
Knox,
ridiculous Australia shit that nobody knows about, I'm leaving. Okay, time to play Where's
Is it-
Wally?
Where's Wally? Quickly now.
okay.
Where's Wally?
So, okay, the
Anything
yellow
new?
box. The yellow box contains business cards. We got that sorted out.
Hold on. He's gotten into fashion. That white box wasn't there before. That's Mr. Porter.
Now, what's Mr. Porter?
What a queer prick. You know, Mr. Porter?
No.
And
what is-
wait. Why do you say that for? He's got good stuff.
No. Listen, that box there, that's definitely a Mr. Porter box. That's
Yeah.
that like GQ online where you buy clothes and stuff like that. That's all designer label.
Wait, we don't know what Mr. Porter is in the United
I
States.
It's an
do.
American thing. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh,
I
really?
do.
Well, I never heard of it. Well, okay,
Look it up.
explain it. What is it?
Okay, so it's a bit like imagine GQ online, right? And then it gives you a section where you can go and actually buy the stuff that you're looking at. So there might be Armani, might be Versace, blah, blah. He's back.
And so
Arch, get ready for the cross-examination. Arch, we noticed what you did down there.
What's in
You
my
thought
Porter
we weren't
box?
going to notice with the Mr. Porter down there. What have you been up to?
Oh no, that
What did you buy from Mr. Porter?
Actually, that was before when I got the Scaleto del Tempo briefcase. I want to sell that, by the way. I'll take a loss.
How much
to get
is
it.
it?
You know the Scaleto del Tempo watch briefcase? You've
Oh,
seen
it's
that, haven't
all-
you?
No, it's a watch briefcase.
I
Never
haven't
heard
seen
of such a thing.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
it's,
no.
an 80
Go on it.
it's a briefcase for watches. I bought that a couple of years ago.
Oh, I heard Rolex used to do that for like authorized vendors, and they come in and then
Let
they
me-
would
let me
deliver
show
them and
you
not
a-
ring them.
You know the Italian brand? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
beautiful briefcase. Oops. Oh, sorry. What are we doing there? Full screen it. There we go. That's his briefcase. Look, that's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one
Remember
I
this?
sold
You
you.
remember this?
Yeah. No, that's
Does
a
the
good.
handle smell like Archie?
I'm just trying
It's
to
just
find.
Archie. Oh my God, it's Archie. I've still got his DNA on me. I've never washed it.
What does it
Good
taste
thing.
like? What does that handle taste like?
It's his aftershave.
They're like jelly beans. I've got the green one. And I've got the burgundy one. Oh,
You're out of your mind.
jelly beans. Look at
You
them.
should not be trusted with money. Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. Black Cat 997, $2. Terry Boston life stories equals political Australian
Australia,
political talk. What?
Chief Tit, we do have a legitimate question here that maybe you could answer for us.
Yeah, tell me.
Read it.
Where? What? Yes, it does.
Thank you.
KFC and disappointment.
I thought that was worth calling out. Even
So I do have a
look,
question
even
for
the
the Australians. So really, with what's been enacted in the United States of America, how has that impacted business and trade? Whenever with the political system over there, with what Trump did in America, like I mean, how has that impacted imports and exports and all that sort of thing?
Terry, we're very far away.
Yeah,
Nothing impacts us over here.
yeah.
Nothing.
I'll show you that box. I'll show you the briefcase box. See that's the. This is the briefcase box from Mr. Porter. That's a Scaleto del Tempo.
It's very nice.
And it's actually got a handle on it. It's got a handle. It's the briefcase. I used to have a collection before I ran into hard financial times and I had to sell it.
Hard fuckers.
What does the outside look like, Arch? What does the outside look like? I mean, that's the inside, but have you got a photo of the outside of the box with the handle?
Actually,
and most importantly, what does it smell like?
Oh, it smells like a beautiful. I'll show you because I actually that's it there. See that's the leather. I took photos of this watch on top of it. There you go. See, it's got that. It's leather. It's Italian leather.
That's a Vacheron.
Yeah, I was considering buying that at one stage.
How much?
It's expensive.
29,000 at least.
It's about 20,000 US. Okay.
Yeah, that's a nice dress watch. Really.
Oh no! Everyone hates it on this channel. You can't say anything positive about it.
Don't be ridiculous. Your Tudor's much better than that.
I know that, but look at the alligator band. I mean, how can you go wrong with that?
It's an absolute gorgeous watch. I can't. I was considering it at one stage, okay, but that's when I was delusional. Now. Okay,
Terry, your stance? Terry, what's your stance on the royal family?
That's the box.
Well, I mean, I think in all honesty, they ought to get out of it, and he's going to jail anyways where his brother is. So the way I look at it, no one gives a fuck because, the way I look at it, everyone knows the Queen offed his wife or his ex-wife, Diana, which she was a beautiful lady. So the way I look at the thing of it was, he finally got caught, and, now Charles doesn't know what to say about his blunder face like he always is, the fuck. And so anyways, and his wife's ugly. And, the way I look at it, things.
So it's safe to say you're not a royalist.
Well, no, because, everyone knows it was a con for years.
Do you remember, hold on, do you remember when Prince William was shaggable? He's not anymore, but remember when he was?
No. Yeah, I do. It's just, but that his brother and his wife, they said they didn't want anything to do with the inheritance or royal ties. They said they wanted cut off from it entirely. Because
they just say that. They just say that, but they don't mean it, okay?
Well, but see, they said it was bullshit because of what they would have to go through to accept it in acceptance form and everything. And then there was papers they had to sign, and sign away certain rights and all that they didn't want to do. So, it makes sense. They want to live their life abroad. And I think they were living.
Wasn't there some argument years ago when they look back on their line that after the War of the Roses or something, they found out they actually weren't the ones that should have been, it shouldn't have been their lineage that had taken the crown at that stage, Arch? Wasn't there some other person that was supposed to be closer?
Oh, of course. They're German. They're German. Of course. They're Germans.
And apparently that guy, they've tracked him down. He lives somewhere in America, I think.
Hitler was a Jew, don't you? He was a Jew.
Stop it now.
He was.
Get it off it, Terry.
Okay, so that's incorrect, and I'll tell you how I know. Because the Russians ran DNA from a swatch on the sofa. And it is true that he was likely to have had an undescended testicle and a micropenis, but he had no Jewish DNA. Just Google for his DNA and you'll come up with it. There's an excellent YouTube video on it.
What are you talking about? Are you saying that the Jewish people have got a particular type of DNA characteristic?
Yeah, they do, because they own practically 70% of the world's real estate, unless you're a Saudi royal. Yeah, they do.
Oh my God, I've heard it all.
Well,
they do in America.
We got Mike the Snake joining us. Speaking of talented guests, we've got the Snake.
Mikey, how
joining
you doing,
us. You know what I want to do? Let me tell you, Chief Tit. I'm setting up myself for retirement. I've sold off all my cars. I've sold off all the watches I could sell. I want to get a Miata, a second-hand Miata, Chief Tit. A Mazda MX-5.
I love it.
I want to go around the world in a Mazda Miata. What do you think of that idea?
It's a good idea, but if you're going to do that, get a left-hand driver.
Yeah.
I actually seriously would. I'm thinking about taking my YouTube channel on the road.
Oh wow! We'll get to see hotel rooms all around the world now.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope not, but I have mentioned that I think if Archie Gonzo had walked around even if it was just around the block for a
Hey,
daily
ask
walk.
Narc. Narc said it sucked. Ask Bear and Narc. They said it sucked. The footage sucked.
Why are you lying to us right now?
No, I'm actually seriously looking at getting out and doing something
no, you're not.
different.
Can I just ask you something?
So
If
that's
you do
that's
that,
the real answer.
If you do it, are you going to go all by yourself, or are you going to take someone with you?
I'll go myself.
Look at what JD
If
is
you go
doing,
yourself,
man.
the yard is big enough. But the minute you got somebody else, you won't be able to fit any luggage.
Yeah, it's an idea.
JD is magic with his gonzo walks. All you need to do,
JD has done more gonzo in the last month than Archie's done in his whole life.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
just go
I have an
somewhere,
idea.
find somewhere interesting and walk around and gonzo.
Well, he knows what it is, Mike. He
and
just
go,
won't do it.
look, there's a bird. Look, there's a fucking car. Look, there's a crazy man naked running on fire. Whatever.
Cool. 10 picks.
I think that would really
What
help
he's talking about is a good thing. When I finished, it was 2000, and I'd gone from a job that I was at for many years, and then I decided to open up my own firm, and I took off a period of time as sort of like a semi-sabbatical. I went away for 8 months over to Europe, and I did what Archie said. I bought myself a little Alpha Spider.
I had one of those.
They're great. I had 50 grand on me. Got some bags, put it in the fucking boot, and I travelled all of Europe for 8 months.
Sorry, say that again. 50 grand. Say that again about the money. How much money?
You did
I took 50 grand with me. I bought a little car, right? A little Alpha Spider.
What year was this?
2000.
I'm gonna do that someday. It's you went on walkabout. You just went on a personal fucking journey with no direction, right?
Absolutely, it was fantastic.
Yeah, I have every plan to take 50 grand and just go to Europe and get a Eurail pass and buy my clothes when I get there, and fucking rent a car or rent a fucking scooter or something.
Buy one.
Yeah,
you buy a
exactly.
piece of shit,
You go over
and you
there
tell
and
the guy
just
that you buy it from at the shop
until I
I'll
run
sell
out of
it back
money.
to you.
And if you walk around and you have no direction, no like calendar, you end up running into people, and the majority of people will ask you in for dinner, and you end up meeting all these wonderful people, and you end up actually not spending very much on food. Especially, but sometimes even accommodations, just because you run into really interesting people.
Yeah, it's a great thing.
Michael, can I ask you a question, please? Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Okay, you are a millionaire, aren't you? A self-made millionaire?
No, absolutely not.
But
I'm a 100-year.
Okay, but you're very close in the next 5 to 10 years being, a millionaire.
No, not at all. No,
Okay.
nothing will change about my income.
Well, anyways, what I was going to mention is, okay, if you had an idea of how you could do this, would you ever consider maybe going to Monte Carlo or Montenegro and playing a bit blackjack, the blackjack baccarat tables over there, maybe winning a couple of million Swiss francs?
Oh, I could handle winning a few million Swiss francs. I've actually taken quite the interest in gambling. During COVID, I had lots of free time, so I studied basic blackjack and a lot of different betting strategies, which also work on roulette. And I actually went in to our local. First of all, gambling does not ring my bell. Okay, it was like an interest thing. But I went into the casino 4 different times recently and came out in the positive 4 different times by using basic blackjack strategy or playing roulette and using these different betting strategies. I came out. The trick is to get in and get out. If you stay there, the house always wins. So
well, that's
the
true.
trick is to go in and peck, and you get your $100, $200, and
There's
then
a super
fucking
chat
walk
we didn't
out.
read. Sorry, Mike. There's a super chat apparently that we didn't read. Somebody got offended.
Oh, I'm
Here we
sorry.
go. Super chat. Black
Well,
Cat
I'm not
5.
sorry. But...
Bucks, Terry, tell us more nutjob Jewish conspiracy theories. We definitely need more of this sort of content on the internet. Not enough already. Yes, I'd have to agree.
You can
It's
draw
ridiculous.
whatever, but from what like the majority of people, I've even talked to people from Belgium, they said the same thing, that they think he was a Jew, that there was no like significant proof to prove it, but they did say though they think he was because he inhabited all the Polish Jews and all that in the concentration camps during the war times. But however, though, they did say that they also think that because from what like the discovery of history was found afterwards, that a lot of the concentration camps, the main ones in Berlin and places, weren't built till after the war to inhabit the prisoners.
That's enough. Let's keep going. We're going to kill the channel by keeping this going. Chief Tit, I'm just thinking myself there, Mike. I want to hear your input there. I'm thinking I've just getting rid of what more should I get rid of? I sold the car. Oh fuck! I got to take the washing off. It's raining. 1 minute. 1 minute.
I found a watch yesterday that my local jeweler that I deal with, and he's got a really nice Breitling. I think it's called the Super Ocean.
Yeah.
On rubber, and it's all polished, and I could probably get it if I ground him, and I'm not a grinder. Okay, he always like if the tag says 3,500, he'll say for you $3,000, right? He just automatically does that. Okay, so but this one's listed at 39, and I could probably get it for 32.
I will say this: Breitling is usually a contendent hot seller because they really like. I was trying to get an older chronomat before I got this Tudor, and I'll tell you this:
did we do the super chat? I mean, did we do
Archie already read it, Mark.
All right. Thank God.
But here's the thing.
Terry, you're a bit of a nutball. You realize this?
Yes, I do. But here's the thing. I'm just going based upon what I've heard over the years and all that. Really? I've even heard other Europeans say the same thing.
Listen, man, bit of advice. Don't spread that sort of shit. It's not actually even fucking funny. It's just
unbecoming a gentleman. And not only that, you're the one with $70 million in a secret Swiss bank.
People will look down upon you. Even though
27 million.
Do you know what I mean?
See, there we go.
It's not good, man.
If everybody would just fucking play by the rules, god damn it.
It's not a matter of rules,
What are
man.
the rules? What are the rules?
You don't say shit
I'm
like
joking. I'm just joking.
It's fucked up.
But yeah, certain topics are
Mike
a
likes the
fucking
Jews.
downer.
Mike, don't you like the Jews? You like
Well, I mean, can I be honest with you?
I love everybody.
I know
I
you
love
do.
You know
everybody.
something?
It's
The
just
doctor was right.
It's a low IQ thing to say.
Oh, yes,
it actually demeans you. Yeah, and you don't need to because you're a cool guy. You don't need to say shit like that.
Right, and I understand that, and I appreciate that. I mean, history is history, and what's happened. But
that's really,
I mean, listen, this isn't a political. This is not a political thread. This is a watch thread.
Can we please move? We need to move on. Let's talk about something.
Yes.
So, Archie, what would you like to talk about? Oh, look.
What do you think?
He went away.
Do you think 32 is a good price to pay for a really crisp looking?
How much?
3,200.
He's buying a Breitling.
For a Breitling Super Ocean?
Which Breitling?
Super Ocean.
Yeah.
Which one though? What
the
size
Heritage?
bracelet?
I'm not sure. It's big, white dial, black bezel, rubber
but
strap.
I mean, they come in. There's so many iterations, Mikey. Send me a picture.
I've got to jump off for a little bit, guys. I've got a client conference coming up. I'll jump back in.
Go make some money. 6 minute income.
Now make some money. Make some money.
Make some money. That's it.
I got to tell you what the aim is for me. I've realized the YouTube's going down. Things aren't going so great. You know what I'm going to do? I'm selling everything I can off.
Yes.
Car.
Yes.
I sold a few watches off.
Yes.
Credit cards at zero. I'm not canceling the credit card because I may need that money.
Emergency funds. Yes.
Well, yeah. And I thought, okay, I got some money up my sleeve.
Oh, do you?
3,000 US up my sleeve.
Well, you're not buying a Miata with that.
No.
No, the Miata's later.
Why don't you
But
just
at the
keep
moment,
that 3,000 in emergency funds for a rainy day? Why you got to buy something?
I got to work, but I got to do YouTube to get some income coming in.
Yes,
but
I know, but as we well know, buying watches does not really boost the channel.
Oh no, I'm not buying watches. I never said I was buying watches. I'm selling watches.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I was thinking Vietnam, Thailand, maybe. But if I went to Thailand, I went to Bangkok, it was too fucking industrial. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yes, you did show us the building across the street. That is all we saw of Thailand because you didn't want anybody to know you were there.
Yeah, and that's where it's so interesting. Even if it's shitty, and the wiring on the poles is crazy, we want to see all that shit. And if you're there and you're gonzoing, Archie, so many people would tune in. I'd be back on every fucking day.
Let's not go overboard, Mike. I'm not. Let's just calm down. Calm down.
Right. Oh, okay.
Overboard there. Mikey,
breathe deep.
I'm actually looking at. I'm just trying to work out where do I want to go.
Well, I think that Marcus Mandel has a good idea. Pattaya. Just don't join the Pattaya Flyers Club. But otherwise, it's a cool place to go.
I got a friend who's moving there soon, and with full invitation, like once he's settled to, kind of open his arms to me, possibly migrating there. But he says, there's no way you just jump there. You have to come and visit. You have to work your way into it. And
tell you what, if you had a $3,000-$4,000 U.S. budget, you could have a hell of a
no. 3,000 or 4,000 is my money. I've got the credit cards, right?
No. I'm just saying, for pensioners or people with investments, rental properties, where their income could amount to 3,000 to 4,000 U.S. I mean, listen, you can do Pattaya on 2,500, pretty easily. You'll just be have to be a little more restrained on the partying and on the bars scene. But with $3,000 or $4,000, you can have a mighty good time there per month.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, actually, Mark. I'm looking at a lot less than that.
Yeah, but you're not a pensioner.
Here's the way I look
more or less.
You're still a young man. You're a young man.
I can earn money on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing, though. If you have
a year on YouTube, so that's your budget. You're in the. Listen, you're in a very high.
I'm actually looking at maybe becoming a bit of a hobosexual to fund some of the travel.
You could do that.
What?
Pay for play. Get on the OnlyFans.
I think it'd be easy just to walk around and gonzo.
No honey.
Sorry.
Just go for a half an hour walk each day and gonzo it, dude, and it'll flip your channel around.
Actually, Mike, I was going to tell him to open an.
I'm sorry. You told me to lay off that. I'm sorry, Archie.
No.
I'm done. I'm done.
I think no. He told you to lay off.
What I was going to do is, Mark, for starters, Mikey, the gonzo is terrible because you've got a live stream. The resolution's terrible. So I might actually do a walk around. When I say gonzo, it's not actually going to be live.
You did them live you've done them live, and they were always good.
Shit. The connection's crap. I think.
Well,
come on. But then there's always something that can fix that.
Exactly.
No excuses.
I'm
bottom line.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not doing this for the viewers. Let's just back the track up. I'm not doing this for the viewers. I'm doing it because I don't want to be stuck in the Western world. I want to go somewhere.
There you go. Cool.
Okay,
I understand.
I want to get the fuck out of Dodge. I'm not happy here anymore. Okay? I'm not happy. I sold the Beamer. I love the Beamer, but I sold it because I want to get my travel feed. I've got basically until I'm 60, when I can access some of my retirement funds. I want to. I tell you, I had a bit of a.
Does that happen at 60 in Australia?
No, let me tell you the story. I just picked my dad up from the airport. My dad is 78 this year. Okay. And his knees are sore. He just came back from Japan with his girlfriend. He's old, and I don't want to wait to travel when I've got sore knees and can't go very far. You know what I'm saying? I have a walking
100%, dude. Live for
I want to travel Well, not live for. I don't want to spend crazily because I've got to make
I'm
the money
I'm not
last.
crazy about it.
But I want to go. So I've actually bought a ticket. When I sold the Beamer, I said, right, pay the credit card out and put some into, in my case there, if you've got a mortgage, I reduce the mortgage. I can access the money again, right? There's no point putting it in savings. You want to put it into the mortgage because that's interest I don't need to pay.
Can I honestly tell you something? Okay.
I want to get out of here. I want to get out of Dodge. I had enough.
I know that.
Vietnam, Thailand. I went to Bangkok. It was too industrial, Mark. What do you think?
Well, what I don't understand is with all the neighborhoods in Thailand, why'd you go on a Goda and then pick, an out of the way place? There's just so many good neighborhoods in Bangkok. Why? I
was in Asok.
Yeah, but why didn't you go to Sukhumvit or Khao San Road?
I was Sukhumvit. I was in Sukhumvit.
Well, but that's not industrial. There's a ton of touristy shit there.
Yeah, it's very concrete, jungly shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's an amazing amount of street food. There's a lot of bars. There's a lot of massage shop. There's foot spa. You could have dunked your feet and had the fish eat your dead skin and showed us what that was like.
Hey, you know what?
There's Lazy Boys. There's cabaret shows. There's fine dining, and then there's like 10-baht chicken intestines on a stick grilling in the street. There's so many things there.
They're actually closing a lot of that down now, Mark. They don't have the food vendors like before.
Well, I know they don't by Central World and places where they kicked out a lot of food vendors. That is true, but they're all over Pattaya.
Do you think that there'll be another pandemic?
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ, Terry.
Only every 100 years, Terry. We're not due for a while.
From fucking
Jewish conspiracy to another pandemic. Well, you know what? Do I believe the sky will fall in and implode? Maybe.
Yeah.
We do.
You know what? I have here the latest memo from the Jewish Council. And it, as you can see, it's a thick envelope, and that probably does mean that it contains information on the next pandemic. Mike, I cut you off. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
I forget.
It was only 2
I'm
seconds
Catholic.
ago.
That's how fast it takes.
I'm actually Catholic.
What was I gonna fucking say? I forget what I was gonna say.
You were talking about Archie living abroad.
I'm done talking about Archie. Because he doesn't like to hear it from me, and honestly, he knows what he's gonna do. I absolutely support Archie in wanting to go on walkabout. I understand burnout, and I think there's a degree of that with Archie, right? I mean, am I not mistaken, Arch?
Yeah.
And so you got to factor that in, like I've
I'm
followed.
also thinking, Mikey, I might actually cut to 4 days a week streaming.
Dude, I mean, whatever you do, I understand it because I understand burnout. And when you can't fucking take it anymore, you just fucking, you either stop caring or you stop it, or, not good happens from sticking around in a I'm burnt out situation.
Look, can I tell you something honestly? And this goes for everybody. You have to follow your passion and what you're going to do. And, if Archie wants to travel abroad, that makes sense, especially in Southeast and Southwest Asia, that makes sense. But really, though, I will say this. I mean, I am going into real estate this year because I feel like that's my passion, even though I used to sell cars. I've even sold clothing before. I feel like
you do
that's
well in real estate. There's good potential.
There is, and there is. And I'm not just talking about selling houses. I'm talking about like selling the condos, luxury apartments and all that. Because, there is a lot of equity in those as well. And there is people out there that still will pay the price, and that's the whole thing of it. But
Terry.
it's like,
go for it.
Thank you. But it's like this, don't do anything like too drastic. I mean, like, don't sell like any of the watches you really, really want to keep, like the Explorer 2.
The Gonski. I wanted to get rid of my gold watches. I wanted one gold watch only, the tradition. I kept that.
Well, don't get rid of the Explorer 2 or the Speedmaster, because those are the two you definitely need.
Oh no. I'm not getting rid of those. Okay, that's a good. I'll just actually let's bring that up. Actually, look at that. That let's have a look at this here. We got Loose Soul, $8. Go to Japan. Luxury watch paradise. Great streaming. AUD against yen at an all-time high. Japan not overly expensive, especially in regional towns. Yeah,
Boy,
that's something I am seriously considering. I'll tell you what I've done. Okay, let me tell you. Let me get you on a secret. I'm actually looking at going to Japan in November. And I'm looking at leaving. I tell you this, I already bought a ticket because it was cheap. Okay. I like cheap. I'm actually leaving end of March. I'm leaving in March. Did you know that?
It is March, Archie.
Yeah,
good point.
I'm leaving end of March. I'm going to Vietnam.
Oh, cool. I got a question. Not right
Look
now.
at this box here. You notice that the Vacheron is in the box with I was thinking about doing that swap. Look at that.
I'll
the
tell you
Vacheron.
what you could do. You could wear that watch of the Breguet, the classic, and you could buy yourself a well-fitted Brioni tuxedo, and you could go play.
Brioni, fuck me, Dad. You know how dear that shit is. Hang on. Hey.
Did you say well
I'm
fitted?
Goodwill. I go to Goodwill to shop. Do you understand?
Do you really? No, you don't. You buy stuff from Mr. Porter.
Only stuff I don't need.
Okay, so let me ask you this, okay? Would you buy a Cartier pin or would you buy Parker?
No, well, I have actually bought a Cartier pen, but
I know.
I just can't help myself.
Did you know actually any Rolex, Tudor, Patek, any of those watches in the last 40 to 50 years has been made that have the Tiffany name on them are actually rising in value?
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it has something to do with the subsequent fact that Tiffany once had a partnership with these prestigious watchmakers.
Well, fun fact,
do
you know why
they still do as Patek?
Do you know why the Tiffany is no longer a Rolex AD?
Yeah, I heard the story. Yeah, because they had something to do with overhead cost or something, and Tiffany didn't like the term.
No, here's what happened. Rolex always used to paint the name Tiffany on those Tiffany dials. Rolex did that as a special order. And remember, they used to personalize them for Domino's and the Shah of Iran and other places like that. Okay, but Rolex decided no more private labeling, so they told Tiffany, sorry, but we are not going to be putting the word Tiffany on your dials anymore. And Tiffany said,
that just fucks the whole deal right up.
Well, it did. So Tiffany said, here's what Tiffany said. Okay, fine. Don't worry about it. And then Tiffany had their watchmakers remove the crystal, paint the word Tiffany on the dial, put the sapphire back on. And Rolex said, "Oh, you're adulterating our watches. Now you're cut off." And so they cut off their AD. So there are.
We got Wistful Thinking. Hey, Wistful Thinking, how are you?
The last of the Tiffany.
What's going on, guys? Thought I would jump on. I was just listening to the show, driving home from a business trip, wearing my only watch. So, what's happening with y'all? How's it going?
Hey, just to recap, what do you do exactly, Wistful Thinking? Tell us about yourself. What's your story?
Lower middle class, struggling, 3 kids, scrounged, scrimped, and just worked hard to be a Rolex man. I'm just happy to enjoy a quality watch, Arch. It's a magical power to wear a quality watch.
You just need one, Wistful Thinking.
Hey, are you still driving the Pride?
That's it. If Bitcoin hits $500,000, I'll buy an Explorer too.
Actually, Wistful Thinking, he was saying you only need one child. That's what he was saying.
Oh, I got way too many kids, man. And Southern California ain't cheap. But hey, you know what, Arch?
I consider from JT $2. Anytime you travel, you're miserable. Why keep doing it?
Beautiful
That's
watch.
a good question. I think sometimes I'm miserable because I wake up so early to do the shows, but I love the shows. It's sort of passive aggressive. It's very passive aggressive.
Superjet.
Jordan's Bentley, $2. A gesture of goodwill from my end. Split with Mark.
Well, thank you so much, Jordan's. I don't think I'm going to see my half, but it is the thought that counts. Thank you. Actually, I'm dollars ahead. Archie sends kittens these expensive toys and then tells me over and over again that the postage was more than the toy. So you put that towards postage, Archie. Put mine towards postage.
I should actually have sent you the toy from Thailand. The postage would have been very reasonable, but I ran out of time. And
yeah, you brought it back to Australia.
That was, I should have just posted it from there. And I will do that because I'm going to Nam. I will get a nice toy from Vietnam for you.
Okay. You know what? I'll put a special order in for who I want. I mean, for what I want.
Sure. No worries. Please do. Please do.
No,
Please do.
Just kidding.
We love you, Marky. We love you.
You
I
don't
just
have to
decided I'm actually looking at, I'm seriously looking at going to try and find a place to stay overseas. I'd like to stay. I'm not afraid to be the odd homosexual at times.
Why don't you couch surf? You know, there's a website for like couch surfing.
Well, homosexual is like couch surfing, except that you get sex as well as.
What do you mean you get sex? Like, in other words, you will provide sexual services for people in return for a place to sleep?
Why do you say that with such judgment in your voice? Okay.
I assure you.
Why do you say that with such judgment? I mean, some of us the dog training. You know, I'm glad the dog training worked out well for you because YouTube didn't work out for me.
You're misreading me. You were not hearing judgment. You were hearing skepticism. And those are two vastly different things.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, listen, if you can make that work out, right? If you can find somebody looking for if you can find a chubby chaser, this could work out for you. Why is that so loud?
They're out there.
We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go because I got to be honest with you. It's not really working out in the Western world for me, okay? Does that make sense, Mikey?
Of course it does. Right, Mikey?
Sure. How many watches would you take? Oh, what's happened to Chief Tit?
How long are you going for?
That was quick.
The meeting is over. That's it.
Well, he built an hour. He's done. He was gone 7 minutes.
There was three billable units. All good.
Nice.
Done. The client wanted to find out whether I knew how to do a certain type of job, and I said yes, and we went through a bit of it.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me you charged him in order to tell him that he could hire you?
Absolutely.
They want to make sure that you're a specialist in that field.
I want a free estimate for my.
I want to know that I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's all good. Who's
Is it hard to become a KC?
It is hard, but it's also partly political to be to become a SIG. So you've got to have a very good. That's a lovely watch, mate. Have to have a very good rapport with your fellow barristers because it's the fellow barristers that appoint you the KC, right? Gotcha. Which is interesting, but and that's the same thing with judges. Judges get together with the Attorney General to appoint judges as well, and they're usually other good solicitors and barristers. That's a shit job, by the way, everyone. Shocking job. They get paid well, but fuck, it's a terrible job. All the judges I know are working day and night, literally day and night, to produce 20 and 30-page judgments, and they've got multiple judgments to do every day, even though they've actually been in open court almost every day. So it's like a 24-hour fucking job. It's shocking.
Wistful Thinking is a middle-class guy. What state are you in, Wistful?
California, Southern California.
And
it's very expensive.
What industry are you in?
You could say I'm quickly soon to be replaced by AI lower level administrator. Let's just leave it at that. Okay. Lower level, middle administrator, middle manager, soon to be replaced by AI, soon to be hitting up delivering pizzas and Uber until the robots take that too. Let's just put it that way. But right now, I'm blessed to be okay.
You own a house?
I have a mortgage. I don't own the whole damn thing, but yeah, I am lucky to own a home.
What's your house worth? What's your house worth?
I got that 30-year fixed mortgage, the American dream.
Hey, you're ahead of Aussie expat.
But here's the problem with it. No, it's great to have the fixed, but they hammer you in the beginning of it, and you're getting like, you're paying like $3,500 in interest per month and paying like $800 the principal.
How much is your house worth? How much is your house worth, and how much do you owe?
The thing is, before I say that, but in Orange County, like renting would be like for my size of family, like renting would be like at least $4,500 a month. Like I mean, okay, you could survive in like $3,000. Okay, I could like pack them like sardines into like a cheaper apartment. Of course, we could like survive. Yeah. But I mean, obviously, if you're gonna pay $4,000 in rent.
So how much is your house worth?
It's like for Orange County in a shitty neighborhood. I mean, it's like around $1 million. I mean, but look, it's not nice. I'm not rich. You know what I mean? It's like that sounds like to somebody in fucking Kansas. They're like, holy shit, this dude's like $800K, like $900K house.
How much is the mortgage?
The mortgage is, let's put it this way. It's, look, okay, you can do the fucking math. I said $3,500 to interest, and like 800.
What do you owe on the
800 or $900 goes to principal.
Well, hold on, Archie. Let's ask him something really important. What's your social security number, please?
I know. I'm just asking. Look, I've got
Hold on. Let me get out my Visa numbers for Archie. Let me get out my. He's really trying to size up. Okay, not only level of class,
all I'm trying to say is,
but
in Australia,
what is the source of the money?
Blood type,
all I'm trying to say to you is, in Australia, average houses are $1 million Australian, which is about 700 US.
That's pretty much what it is.
I mean, that's kind of And so all I was asking you, you said to me, your house is worth $1 million US. Okay, good on you. And you owe how much? Half? Less than half? Or more than half?
Oh, you owe more than half. That's pretty typical.
Oh yeah, I owe a bit more than half, but not. I'd rather not exactly say, but I was able to put a decent. I was fortunate to put a decent chunk in.
Right.
Tell me this: you got the sub. Are you looking at buying any other watches, or you're not?
Man, Arch, I follow your sage wisdom. I would love to have your best state of happiness of 3 watches. I would love to reach that zen one day. And
Archie's never been happy with 3 watches.
No.
Yeah, his state with the Explorer, the Datejust, and the fucking what was
the 3-piece combo meal deal. He was happy with it for like 15 minutes, and then that started. Then he spiraled.
Oh, I would love to have 2 Rolexes and like a Calatrava, I don't know, 5296. That'd be the dream, add an Explorer 2 and a 5296, and you're done.
Yeah, that's what you think done. There is no such thing as done. Come on. That's like saying I just had such good sex.
Man. The 5296. You know what? Even the yellow gold square Patek you had, is it the 5124?
Love that 5121 I had, but go on.
Look, stop.
You had a yellow gold. Didn't you have a yellow gold you sold to Mr. 2 with the 12 at the top?
Yeah, that was the 5111. That was a lovely watch, actually.
Love that watch. Yeah.
But tell me this: you've got a sub date, no date. That's a beautiful watch. You don't need more than that. You're so lucky to have that.
Oh,
have you paid that off?
Oh yeah. No, that's paid for. That was Takuya Watches, TakuyaWatches.com.
Does it worry you? Let me ask you this: does it worry you having such a large mortgage and being scared of you losing your job?
Oh my God, yes. Hell yes, dude. The job with the AI, and then also the dynamic at work is not great. So yeah, no, that's obviously.
What's wrong at work?
Does HR work at your work?
No, I
But
can't. I can't get into that. I can't get into that. But yeah,
corporate,
yeah, no, absolutely, Arch. Absolutely, Arch. No, delivering pizzas and Uber, man. It's no shit.
What would you do if you lost your job then? What would you do then? What would you do to survive?
He just said he would be.
That would be very hard. That would be very hard. You know what? I would apply to other ones. I would not give up. I would try. I would say, you know what? Smart guy. I can do this.
How old are you? How old are you?
40, 39.
See, at least you're not a pitiful 53. You know, on the back 40.
I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 40 this year. But
No,
you know what?
50,
I would not give up. I would
53.
try. I would say, you know what?
Yeah, but you're
give it your all. You can't just give up right away, right? And then, but yeah, no, I'm lucky that my wife has pretty stable employment, so I would definitely be able to, you know.
Well, what does she
lean on her.
I knew he'd ask that.
Here we go.
My wife, she is a teacher, so
Okay.
she's got a union and things like that. So
Stable job. That's good.
Well,
yeah.
hopefully
She's
she
got a
will not be
stable job.
replaced by a tablet.
Yeah,
Is
no,
AI
actually,
really that-
AI is going to take over education as well, but that's another thing. But yeah,
No, it won't. It won't. Because AI can't think.
Not yet. Give it 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, over
Skynet is
COVID,
coming, guys.
people were like wanting the human connection when they were going with the virtual learning, but that stuff's going to get way better. Like, it's not going to stay in the COVID technology. So, you know.
Well, Archie, you've given this young man quite a grilling. Are you happy that you showed up? Wistful thinking.
You know what? I'm reflecting on life and
Your
what
choices.
the hell am I doing here?
We-
But hey, you know, I enjoy this show.
Breaks
This is
work.
great entertainment. I love the watches. Great entertainment. So, Arch, you got rid of the Breguets, right? Are you done with all the Breguets? What's in your collection now? I don't know if you've rehashed this a million times, but I need to know what's in the collection because I saw a headline that you sold the Breguets.
Archie, I'd love to tell you.
So I've only got one Breguet left. I got the Tradition left. I have sold the chronograph. I sold the white enamel dial one. All I have is the Tradition left. I got four. So I got one gold. I got the gold Breguet, and I've got the Explorer 2, the Speedy. I got the Zenith, and I got the Pam. That's it.
Nice.
And I got to be honest with you. You know what? Wistful thinking. I'm pumping the money into the mortgage because what the fuck is the point? I honestly could go down to 2 watches, wistful thinking. I'd keep the Explorer 2 and the Speedy. I reckon I could go down to that. That's it. And
That's beautiful. Yeah.
I kind of, having so many of these things, their reliability, you got to service them. They're a ticking time bomb. But, I'll be honest with you. They're lovely things to have, but how many of these fucking things do you really, really need? I've come to the realization I want to travel and see a few things. Okay. I want to travel.
Do you know, when you think about the cost of watches and what you want to do, they really are out of proportion in terms of what they do for you, isn't it, really? I mean, you're talking about getting a little Mazda and going overseas. Let's say you go overseas, get the little Mazda, drive around. You could do that for the cost of a fucking decent watch.
Yeah, exactly right.
I mean, why wouldn't you do it? And then at the end of it, you sell the Mazda back to the guy you bought it from, and you get a bit of money back too.
Exact. You're 100% right. Yes.
Nothing wrong with that. Take your Explorer and go do your job.
100% right. 100% right.
Have you ever heard of a magazine called After the Battle?
After the what?
After the Battle. It used to be published in England, and it used to be about these people that were like modern archaeologists. They'd go around Europe to different battlefields that took place during the First and Second World War, mostly the Second World War, right? Like the Normandy battlefields and things like that. And these people would have original photographs from the war, and in the magazine they would publish the before and after photo, like what does this building look like from exactly the same angle now?
Sure. It's very fascinating.
That thing there, I took about 20 of those magazines back in 2000. I bought that little Alpha that I was talking about, and I traveled around Europe to all these different places when I wasn't sort of chasing chicks. And it was fucking fascinating. I didn't have anybody on my head saying, oh, I'm bored, I don't want to do this, it's going here, blah, 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 blah. And you could see all these things that gave you a little bit of intellectual stimulation without anybody pressuring you.
It's funny you say that. I went to Japan with my kids and wife last year, and I saw a Mercedes AMG shop in a shopping mall. And the kids were looking at me like they were hoping Dad didn't see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck, they're just killjoys. Absolute. You know, I just wanted to go and have a look, you know.
And now that they're off your plate and you don't have pressure from the missus, go and fucking do it before you get so old that you can't.
Well, that's the thing. My dad, he just came back from Japan, and his legs, he's 78, right? 78, and it's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? It's very fucking sad. And 24 years difference between me and him, and I'm thinking, fuck, I want to get out there and have a look around now.
Yeah.
And
because what happens if you meet someone as well or whatever and you get stuck with them? They're going to need your attention as well. You know, so when you don't have that pressure on your head and no kids on your plate as well.
Oh, 100% right. Like, you want to do it yourself.
I want to go here, darling. Let's go shopping. It's like, can you fuck off? I want to go do something interesting that everybody else finds boring, but there's no one on my plate. You got to take advantage of that because it's very rare that you get those periods of time, you know?
Yeah. That's what I think. I think the best thing I can do is reduce. I got rid of my car because that's a liability, right? The car is a liability because you've got to pay rego and stuff like, you know, insurance on it. So that's gone. I've also got rid of. I tried to. Oh, well, credit cards is zero. It's all paid out. I don't want to cancel the credit card, but Chief Tit, I think it's a good idea to keep it.
No, you need the credit card. You need the credit card.
Yeah, take that. I'm going to keep working on YouTube. I'm going to keep doing streams. I might cut back a bit, but that money is very useful when I'm away. Money is very useful. Let me tell you that.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely. And you can do this remotely.
I'm kind of free. I can free to do whatever the fuck I want. You know what I mean? Like, why don't I do it then? You know what I mean?
You got to work out what it is you want to do, though. What you want to do, not what everybody else wants to do. You, and that's it.
Yeah.
That in itself sounds easy, but it's not that easy.
I'll just be 1 minute. I got to go to the toilet. I want to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
There's been a bit of chat on the chat here about vacuum cleaners. You know, and I think a lot of people have misconstrued the situation with the vacuum cleaners. I have not had relations with that vacuum cleaner. No.
Why is that vacuum cleaner wearing a little blue dress?
Shh.
You know, I think that little blue dress is in the Smithsonian Institute now.
I can't believe they've actually misconstrued the story about the vacuum cleaner. It had nothing to do with the actual physical. It's unlike my friend, the watermelon. That's different. Yeah. Let's not go there. That's a different thing. The vacuum cleaner thing was the fact that the lady had a vacuum cleaner and she was vacuuming around. It's not the vacuum cleaner that turned me on. It was the fact that she didn't immediately fucking leave. I go, oh, sorry, I'm going like a normal human.
Let me tell you a quick story. There I was.
Why did she stay?
Because she was used to John's and she had a job to do, and she was used to the clientele just.
Why was she looking? Why was she checking and looking and seeing? You know, why?
Why not? I mean, if you have to do that job, you may as well check out the client. She's probably a retired hoe. But anyway, there I was, 1980. I was in Paris. I was in the Gare du Nord, which is the North train station. I was trying to pee, but I was like touching. There was like the urinals were like 2 inches apart. So there was like.
Did you go to the magnificent restaurant there?
In the Gare du Nord? No, I did not know there was a magnificent restaurant. I knew there was a hellhole of a bathroom. That's all I knew. And I was trying to pee, but I'm a little pee shy, and there was dudes on either side of me. And I noticed that the guy on this side of me, he was moving quite a lot. And so I couldn't help myself but look, and he was jerking off into the toilet in front of like hundreds of guys. And I just couldn't pee. It just wouldn't come. It wouldn't happen. So I just kind of like stepped back, looked around, and that's when the woman came mopping the floors, and she goes, well, I don't know. She yelled at me in French that I should move my feet a little bit. And everybody who was peeing just widened their stance a little so she could mop between their legs. I was like, what the fuck? Where am I? So
See, that would turn me on. Was she looking? Was she having a peek?
I paid, I was the franc then, so I paid 1 franc to go into a cabine, which was a private stall. Fortunately, I only had to pee because there was 2 fucking footprints and a hole in the floor. If you had to poop.
Was she looking? Was she looking? Was she looking? Or was she just getting about her business?
She was cleaning.
See, that's the thing, Mark. That's the thing. Don't scratch the surface on this, man.
Well, maybe you're so impressive.
Why was she looking? She wasn't.
Well, okay. You know how you grilled poor, how Archie grilled wistful thinking? I'm going to grill you now. Is your penile unit in any way misshapen or deformed?
No. Well, thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
Well, we need to figure out what you keep asking why she was looking, so we're going to get to the bottom of it. Does your foreskin assume any unusual shapes like Gumby? Can you make
how could she see that? It was actually covered. It was in a certain position.
Could you make balloon animals out of your foreskin?
Mark, can you help me here, please, with this ridiculous fucking name?
Okay,
Mike, jump in, Mike.
She couldn't
save me here, Mike.
She couldn't see your unit.
It's funny because it's true.
Okay. Were you doing anything kinky with that woman, such as choking, slapping, spitting, forearming, hair pulling? Was she perhaps concerned for the safety of her colleague?
No, it was just normal.
It was just normal. Now, by just normal, are you talking about missionary position? Are you talking about reverse cowgirl, wheelbarrow? What is
standing doggy?
Tit?
I was standing doggy while she was on the bed.
I see, and that's what you call normal. Maybe she'd just never seen that before. I don't know.
Normal for a quickie.
I don't know, man. But the thing is that she was getting into angles right next to me, like even my.
Do you have a mole in the shape?
She was looking around like that. She didn't have to do that. And ever since then, I haven't been right in the head.
Well, you know what it could be? Listen, it could be that she was actually a dermatology.
That's intern. The funny thing is, let me just chip in there. With the British private school, you notice they're into the kinky shit because when they're young, they go to boarding school.
Oh, can I tell you
they're
what?
brutalized, right?
Yes.
They're beaten. They're given horrible food, and then they end up paying thousands of dollars to get abused, dominatrix.
Okay, listen to me. When I was in London and I'm hooking up with all these guys, every single one of them wanted me to cane them. Every single one that wanted me to wanted me to hurt them, wanted me to spank them and cane them while I was doing indescribable acts of homosexual nature to them. So you're 100% right, Archie. They all wanted to be dominated and caned. It's crazy.
Yes, and it's kind of strange. You think about it. Fuck, why would you do that? But
from school, they were definitely twisted.
Actually, I've actually tried to get down to the point of analysing her, and it's the fact that at that age, you think that a woman should be thinking about those things.
I wanted to know the same thing. Frankly, I didn't get around to asking it, but I wanted to know if she was like a dermatologist, intern, and noticed that you had, like a melanoma or something. Do you have a mole in the shape of a swastika?
That'd be ridiculous. It's beautiful. Nothing wrong with it.
Well, if you'd like to, would you like to sort of assume the same position? Go ahead. Look, we'll make you large screen. You feel free to wear a pair of like Speedos or jockstrap or bikini underwear. But
do you want me to show you with the watermelon?
No, but I'd like you to assume you can just set up with a chair. We don't want to abuse any fruit but you set yourself up And then, so show us the position,
Mike,
and then we'll be able to tell you.
bastard.
Well, let me ask you one final
Michael,
question. One
Michael,
final question.
All right,
Michael.
one last question. One
We
last
know
question.
she was
and then-
looking, but was she laughing?
Michael, help me, Michael.
Was she laughing? Well, Michael.
I don't know what to say. It's I mean I've had so many instances like that. It's not even funny. So you know.
Yeah.
You know,
Standard-
I feel like
standard
I could be
quickie,
CEO now with this watch.
She gives you that look. You give her that look. You're like over there, okay, and you fucking lift
Terry,
her
stay on
skirt
target.
up, and she bends over and do the deed, and you walk away. Just
No, you know what it was? It was the fact that a woman like that in her age, you think to yourself, she doesn't think about these things. You know, she's a granny bell or something like that. You know, I mean, you know, the fact that her brain went there, in my opinion, it went there. That's my assessment. Don't fucking ruin it for me.
And now you have a thing for elderly cleaning women.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm telling you.
I mean, do you make your wife, like, you know, look wrinkly and put on an elderly maid uniform?
No.
It's all in your mind then. Does she know about this? Does she know that she's too young? And
no,
Whoa.
she doesn't.
Shit, hope you don't get doxxed. She doesn't know that she's far too young and beautiful for you. You're not attracted because she's not a menial laborer.
That's true.
Hey, I got a question. What kind of watch did Elvis wear?
He had a Patek.
He had a couple. He had Hamilton. He had that. He had many. He had a Rolex. Midas. He had a Midas that was water damaged. There's many. He gave many watches away. He had many watches.
he had that triangle shaped watch.
A triangle.
That was the Hamilton Ventura.
Okay, yeah.
Are they still make those? The reissue?
They have reissued them.
Yeah.
Our good friend Marco had one. You know, Marco had one.
Didn't Bolivar at some point make a reattempt at that too?
Pizza cutter. By the way, I just asked Mark Goldberg.
Yes.
I just asked AI, is Mark Goldberg the world's best dog trainer? Guess what it says?
Absolutely not.
While best is subjective and debatable amongst professionals, Mark Goldberg is widely considered one of the most renowned dog trainers in the world. He is particularly noted for his expertise in balancing training and his long-standing collaboration with the monks of New Skeet.
That's me.
And you know something?
He's a past president of the National Association of Canine Professionals.
True.
Authorship, Goldberg co-authored several best-selling books with the monks. Signature method, he is known for his force-free method, which focuses a pack drive, the dog's natural instincts to follow a leader. Experience, he began dog training at 12 and has over 50 years experience helping thousands of owners with issues ranging from basic obedience to severe aggression.
Well, you know, now
how could you not be happy with AI?
I'm pretty happy. Why don't you ask AI if she could do my job?
You remember when you said to me,
impressed.
You remember when you said to me,
I'm going to ask AI if ArchieLuxury is the best YouTube channel for watches. Let's
you remember, Mr. Goldberg, when you said to me you would give up your gold sub if I bought them for you?
Is ArchieLuxury the best YouTube channel for watch reviews and fun in the Archieverse?
I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
If the question is best watch reviews, probably no. If the question is most entertaining watch YouTube universe, many fans would say yes. The reality about Paul Pluta and the ArchieLuxury channel. The channel mixes luxury watch talk, comedy, rants, and live stream discussions about collecting. It's famous for unfiltered opinions and aggressive humor, which is why it has a loyal cult following.
Archie, when are you leaving Australia permanently?
Okay, we're just going to put you away for a little bit. The main channel has roughly 80,000 subscribers and tens of millions of views accumulated over years of uploads. Archie's appeal is that he created an entire Archieverse. Characters, inside jokes, live stream panels, and running gags about Rolex, Patek, and shitters. That's unusual for watch content. Why fans love it. Raw. Look at Archie loving every minute of this. Raw and unscripted. No polished influencer vibe. Collector culture. Constant talk about Rolex, Patek, Lange, and watch market drama. Community. Live streams where regulars and panelists become characters. Comedy value. Many viewers watch purely for entertainment. From watch forums and Reddit discussions, people often say things like, you just need to not take him seriously and he's hilarious. Why others think it's not the best. Critics say the reviews are not very technical or structured. The content can be chaotic or rant heavy. Some viewers prefer calmer, detailed watch channels. And it goes on and on. I want to ask him one additional question. Tell me if ArchieLuxury can make a good living from this channel.
You know, it is a bit like a cult.
Ooh,
and he's like,
it is.
It's like Jonestown, and he's the head of the cult over there. You know what I mean?
The honest answer is yes, but only under certain conditions, and probably not from YouTube ads alone.
Mike, did you fall asleep?
YouTube ads.
Oh yeah, and I'm just sitting here kind of fading out. I didn't sleep at all last night.
YouTube ad revenue.
I put in a new water.
87,000 subscribers and 54 million total views. We estimate monthly ad revenue between $28 and $168. And on we go. Anyway, we could be done now. All right, Terry, welcome back.
So I got a question.
No, you're going right back again. What you need to learn to do, Terry, is to let Mike talk, let Chief Tit talk. I'm going to let you back in, but it's Mike's turn. Go ahead, Mikey.
Oh, I don't know what I was going to say.
What do you got to say there, Tits?
He doesn't know what. Come on,
Archie,
Caesar.
Archie, did you like what AI has to say about you?
Thank you.
It was very detailed. She knows you very well.
Yeah.
See,
I'm impressed from both of your reviews.
You're famous. All right, Terry, it's all yours. We only have 18 minutes to go, so go ahead and fill them.
Well, my questions are brief. Archie, when are you leaving Australia for good?
I'm not leaving I'm not ever leaving for good.
Okay. And
my home.
Right, yeah, England's my home. And when are you? Is your birthday? Because I want to send you a bottle of wine. November.
October.
Okay.
Will it be
October the what?
What kind of wine will you send?
I'm going to send him. I'm going to send something top quality. I'm going to send him a box of stogies and a very good bottle of wine to enjoy with that. A top quality Penfolds, a vintage Penfolds.
Now, did you know that you could send him a bottle of wine from his local Dan Murphy's, and they'll just call him and tell him to come pick it up?
Yeah, but though, like, it's not Australian though. He wants Australian wine.
Well, Dan Murphy sells everything, and he'd probably prefer French, knowing him. But
well,
hey guys,
I know. Work with me. It's the narrative, Archie.
I spent all last night replacing a water heater and with a guy who came. I helped him, and anyways, he's here to collect. So I'll be back if I can.
Okay, Mikey. See you soon.
Bye, see you guys.
Come back.
Good to see everybody. Arch, love you.
Good to see you, Mr. Michael.
Thank you.
Dearest Michael.
Mike, come back, Mikey.
Okay. And you know something, I owe Archie a great, gratitude. I love having a waterproof watch on my wrist, keeping accurate time. It's great. I feel the quality. It's so wonderful. The oyster case, it's wonderful. It's waterproof. And here it is. We have a wonderful lawyer in Australia on the line here. I think he is the next candidate for the Supreme Court of Australia. He's a wonderful counsellor. And, and that's my opinion. I think he would be a perfect candidate. Well, yeah, you're top notch, I think you're a cut above the rest.
I don't think he's ever going to make it, Terry, now that he's confessed to having a thing for vacuum cleaners, watermelons, and elderly cleaning ladies.
You know what I mean? Imagine that on the CV.
I'm just saying, this live stream is it's out there in the Archieverse. It's going to live forever.
You could do the Bill Clinton thing and say you never had it happen. So
I did not make love to that vacuum cleaner.
yeah, there you go.
I've already said no to all of those things, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
The guy got away. He was wearing Xena then. He's wearing Xena suits and $600 crocodile shoes. So, you know, I think he cleared it up quick. He said I didn't do it. So. But no, honestly, no. I think you're all aces. I think Mr. Goldberg is a excellent dog trainer. In fact, he's even given me advice about my dog, so which helped her. You know,
She needs to drop a couple pounds, Terry. It'll be better for her.
well, I know that, and I feed her Purina One, which is the turkey and
Just
venison.
feed her a little less of it, just a little less.
I will, because she won't eat anything else, and she won't. She's so particular; she won't eat anything else.
Well, just feed her a little less, just a little.
I
It
will,
doesn't have to be
absolutely.
fat, but slow.
I will absolutely do that. And
Because you want her to live for a long, long time.
oh yeah, she's very lovable. I wish you could meet her. She would lick your face all day.
Sometimes doesn't have as long a lifespan.
That's true. You know, she loves to meet people, and she really does. And
See
she
what I did
loves
there?
to lick. She
Yes,
loves
see
to
what I
lick
did
their
there?
face. She loves to lick their face. She's very good with little kids.
I'm not big on letting dogs lick my face, and I will tell you why. If you watch them closely, they lick their privates.
Well, she's actually good about that. She doesn't do that. She really doesn't.
Well, the little hussy ought to try and keep herself clean.
Yeah, I know. We get
By the way, Terry. By the way, do you know specifically why dogs lick their balls? There is a reason.
Well,
Why is that, Marky? Tell me, Marky, why?
Because they can.
Yeah. But you know something, I'm actually glad I got a girl dog instead of a boy, because the boys, they are cute as well. However, though, the boy beagles are bigger than the girls. So she's very lovable. I got to get her a new collar for her birthday in September, because she's had that one since we got her. And it's a purple leather one, but I got to get her a new one because that
Get her a
one's
little
getting worn out.
bling. You get some rhinestones on there.
Yeah. I thought about getting it. You know, I would buy her one from Gucci, but they're like $1,000.
By the way, dogs, yes, absolutely, dogs can get acid reflux, and the way you know it is they vomit white foam, or they're like gagging, like trying to swallow because they're gore. You know, the acid rises. And I did not go to veterinary school, so I'm not practicing medicine. But my vet with a German Shepherd that had me giving her famotidine on a daily basis, which is famotidine, which is an antacid pill. Worked like a charm.
So I'm having I didn't say this. I went to the store, and I'm having a suit made. And it will be ready in a couple of more months. They have to get the trousers right, because I don't want the belt loops on the trousers. I want the fasteners on the sides.
Harry, does this happen to you? I have pants in like 3 different sizes because I never know which one I'm going to fit at any given time.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, trousers.
Constantly fatter, skinnier, constantly.
Yeah.
Never
Well, that's
skinny,
why
but-
I'm having this done, so that way the fasteners on the sides, I don't have to worry about a belt. It'll just adjust, you know. It costs more, but though it's worth it. And I'm having it done in a 120s worsted, which is an all-season weight wool, and it's going to be double-breasted. Because
Now, Archie, did you bring the famous pants home, the famous shorts from Hong Kong that were bespoke?
I'm wearing them.
Oh, stand up. Let us have a look.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look.
Oh, wow, that's fascinating.
Yeah, and so those were, they look a little wrinkly,
Held
but
hostage.
yeah. Now, have you had communication?
So, Terry, tell me about that. Have you got a good tailor? Who's the tailor?
It's a local tailor, and I forget his name. I think with the last name Brooks. He's well known because he's.
Brooks.
You're getting double breasted. You're getting 6x4.
Yeah, 6x4, the classic, but not such like a. Yeah, double fitted, but not. Yeah, I'm gonna get the ticket pocket put on too, but not like a wide cut lapel, a modern cut lapel, peak lapel.
It's like you're speaking Greek. Well, of course you are Greek, but it's like you're speaking Greek because I don't know if you guys in the peanut gallery understand men's fashion stuff, but to me this is a little gayer than I was prepared for tonight, to be frank.
Guess how much I'm having it done for compared to what like Brownie would charge you or Canali? So much I'm having this done for. $1,700 American, which is rather cheap.
That's all right.
Yeah. So
Sounds like
and
a
it
bit of money to me, but
it has full canvas construction, and it has working buttonholes on the sleeves.
Well, of course.
So it gives you almost that like London Dougie Hayward feel, you know, like
And
what
you-
Roger Moore used to have his suits made with.
You're not getting the pockets on an angle though, are you? You're getting just normal horizontal.
Yeah,
aren't you?
just normal cut, flat front trousers, but normal cut. Yeah, so normal cuts, mate.
You're getting two trousers, one with belt loops and one with tabs.
No, because I prefer the tabs, because if you have to wear a belt, then you got to worry about the belt matching the shoes and shit. That's always the problem. Like, you wear a belt, you got to make sure it matches the shoes, or else it don't look right.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want the curtains to match the carpet.
Are you going to get cuffs at the bottom, or are you going to get straight at the bottom?
Straight cut, because with a half break, because if you get cuffs, then you have to wear the Oxfords instead of like the loafers, and I'm more of a loafer guy, as Archie knows, and so is Mr. Goldberg. So I'm buying this black pair of loafers from Bruno Mogli, and I'm gonna put those on with it. It'll look better than the Oxfords anyways, in my opinion, because the suit is like a light grey flannel. It's not like a dark color. It's not like almost black. It'll look way better.
That sounds nice, actually.
Yeah, it does, you know. Yeah,
Like
I mean,
horn buttons.
Oh yeah, horn buttons. Oh yeah, horn buttons. Yeah, it looks all classic British.
What color lining are you going to do?
It's a Bimber Cuprio lining. It's going to be like a straight red, from what I've been noticing. Red, so
Nice.
like a red lining. Yeah,
That's actually very good.
So true.
I know.
So true.
Yeah.
Sounds very nice. Well done.
If I had one made in London today,
if you ever want a decent tailor in Hong Kong or Macau, just send a message. I'll send you the one that's very well priced. He's got lovely. He's just magnificent. His name's Roger.
You know something, that there was a tailor in Hong Kong that made 5 of Clinton's suits when he was president years ago. And I forget the name of him, but here's the thing, though. If you had this done in London today, it would cost you £6,000, no doubt.
Absolutely.
And like somebody who would do it, it would be like Anderson and Shepherd or somebody like that. They actually tailor to Prince Charles. So that's
Shepherd's got a bit of a weird sort of standard cut. But anyway, they're not even in the role anymore. You know that, don't you? They've come out of Savile Row. They're classified as Savile Row, but they're in the parallel street. They're not even there anymore.
Yeah, but
Savile Road's so expensive. It's so expensive there. Jordan's Bentley $2. Now you need a $1,500 suit and a Beamer, Terry.
Right.
I don't like BMW for some reason. I don't like the.
You're a Mercedes Benz man.
Yeah, because I don't like BMW. My brother has an X5, and I fucking hate it because it's like you get in it, and it's like all of a sudden, oh my god, like what? Okay, so this button doesn't function. No, the buttons are in the center, so you got to use it for the seats and all that. I'm like, oh my god. So it's not like Benz. He used to drive Mercedes. He used to drive Mercedes, and he drove nice ones. He drove the S Class. He drove the E Class. Yeah, he's always been like, he finally went to BMW when he bought a 5 Series. But here's the thing, he used to be a Mercedes man. So how does a Mercedes man go from Mercedes to Audi and BMW? Like, what the fuck, you know?
BMW is just like Bentley and Rolls. Look, it's more sporty. BMW is far more. I tell you what I really like is Audi. I've only got a cheaper Audi, but I really enjoy it. I think it's, for a little car, it doesn't look. The Beamer was, the dynamics was but it's a different class of car. If you're doing the speed limit, the Audi is very nice.
Well, get this. He had a Range Rover.
Time to wrap this baby up soon. I want to thank our super chatters. We had Terry Boston. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watch. And
I'm going to sleep with it on tonight.
Enjoy that. I think
I
you
always
will
sleep
really,
well, Jay.
really enjoy that there.
Thank you.
And
All because of you. All because of you.
Nice armpit.
now we've got Nelson. I'm just checking the calendar. Yep, we've got that on the calendar. $100. Chief Tit, Old Timey, Ken Fresno, Black Cat, Loose Soul, JT, Jordan's Bentley, Black Cat, Jordan's Bentley. Guys, it's been fantastic having you
Can
I
I
didn't
here.
share
see Nelson
something really quick?
Oliveira's. Where did
Can I
that?
share something really quick? Okay.
Yeah, Nelson
So here's-
Oliveira's was $100. That
I
was
know.
Nelson
I
Oliveira.
didn't- $100. Thank you,
So
buddy.
here's
Yes,
the
you
thing.
can share something. What would you like to share?
He's got the fucking Ferrari, but only drives it 4 times a month and a climate-controlled private garage. And here's the thing. He's got the X5. This is a man who used to drive a fucking $90,000 Range Rover. It was supercharged, 530 brake
they're
horsepower.
unreliable. Fuck me dead. They're unreliable. Believe you
I
me.
know.
Range Rover.
Geez, they were a
Yeah,
piece of
I
shit.
know. I
They're
know,
not
but it
Especially
was
really.
the BMW engine in the late 90s. They were fucked.
yeah. But see, though, here's the thing. I mean, he won't let me get in the Ferrari because he said it's locked under circuit code and all that. But I mean, he drives the X5 the most. But I mean, he won't let me in the fucking Ferrari because he said no.
Well,
There's no
let me
way.
ask
Too
you a
much
question,
liability.
Harry. If he did let you into the Ferrari, would you open a bottle of water and drink water and put it in the cup holder in a Ferrari? Would you do that?
Well, no, because even when I went on a test drive with a customer, we weren't allowed to have anything into the car because if we did, we could be fired because we weren't allowed to have the coffee in the car or water or anything.
So you think it's
So,
a
you
bit
know.
for someone to do that, right?
Yeah, well, right, because out of respect, you can't have anything in the car. You have to be clean. You know, the car has to be clean.
Yeah, so fella has
Mm.
no respect at all.
Right, but I mean, we're talking about a $1.4 million SF90 here. You know, the convertible version.
They've
So
actually
I
come
mean,
down, although they were not as collectible. They sold a few too many. Okay, guys, that's the show.
right.
We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back.
Bye. Have a good evening. Thank you.
See you tomorrow,
Cheerio.
boy.
On my trip to, let me ask you something before we go. On my
Yes.
trip, I'm going to Vietnam and China.
Mm-hmm.
Should I take 2 watches or 1? I'm thinking, you know what? Just take 1. Where I might take the Explorer.
It's
I
always
don't want to
fun.
worry.
That'd be the one. Take the Explorer.
That's one. It's the
Yeah, I
Explorer.
think you're
That's
right.
does everything.
Because otherwise, you're going to worry about where is it? What? Fuck! I'd
I used
rather
to
not
take
have.
multiple watches on a trip, and now I try and take just one, because you get to experience that watch, and you eliminate all the obsessional thinking about
Yeah.
rotation, and
Yeah.
you
No,
get to
I
bomb.
agree with you.
Yeah.
See
one.
you tomorrow, guys. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.